Did you ever hear of the St. Vincent de Paul Society? Good. Well, pay attention, because today we are celebrating the life of its founder, Blessed Frederic Ozanam. Did you ever hear of Frederic Ozanam? Well, you should have. He was born in 1813, was a French Catholic literary scholar, a lawyer, journalist, and equal rights advocate. With his fellow students, he later founded the Society of St. Vincent de Paul and was beatified by Saint Pope John Paul II in Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris. How's that, huh? So what did he do? Well, cut to the quick. He went studying, and eventually they had a discussion group. It was called the Society of Good Studies, and it was joined by many people, including a lot of students up in Paris. So their attentions in this group frequently turned to the social teachings of the gospel. And at one meeting, during a heated debate in which Frederic and his friends were trying to prove from historical evidence the truth of the Catholic Church as the one founded by Christ, their adversaries declared that though at one time the Church was a source of good, it no longer was. One voice issued the challenge, "What is your Church doing now? What is she doing for the poor of Paris? Show us your works, and we will believe you." And so then what happened? Well, as a result, Ozanam and a group of other young men founded the Society of St. Vincent de Paul, which by the time of his death numbered upwards of 2,000 members. The founding members developed their method of service under the guidance of Sister Rosalie Rondeau, who was prominent in serving the poor in the slums of Paris. The members of the conference collaborated with Rondeau during the time of the cholera epidemic. When fear had gripped the population, she organized the conferences in all the neighborhoods of Paris to care for the cholera victims, becoming well known in the city for her work. Frederic's first act of charity was to take a supply of winter firewood and bring it to a widow whose husband had died of cholera. How's that? Well, from there it grew, as you know, and today we have the St. Vincent de Paul Society practically in every church that we have, especially our church in Jonesboro, and even up here in Marietta. They're all doing great work. As a matter of fact, my sister works in the store for the St. Vincent de Paul Society every Monday. So his life and his holiness live on in the lives of other people. And it should live on in your life too, because there are a lot of people in need. So look around. Don't just be self-centered. Help those who need you. And almost everybody needs you, because you're one of those people who brings God to the world. Got it? Good.